So I got on a plane a couple days ago, and I sat down at my seat, and I saw Chris Clark, who did that fantastic presentation yesterday. And I said, "Oh, Chris, you're obviously going to Bucharest with me, and you're doing the festival. Come sit next to me." And the gentleman next to me got up and switched places with Chris. And I said, "Chris, what are you doing your presentation on?" And he said, "I'm doing this presentation on how the internet and technology makes everything shit." And if you were here yesterday, you saw that. And then I took a deep breath, and I didn't say anything. And he looked back at me and he said, "What's wrong? What are you doing? Like, are you doing the same thing? How the internet is shit?" And I said, "No, actually, I'm doing a presentation on how the internet and technology makes everything awesome." And then we both opened up our laptops and didn't talk to each other for 4 hours. No, we talked, but it was interesting. He made some really, really good points yesterday about making sure that you're not just taking and you're giving back. And we have a responsibility to people, not only in the developing nations, but in terms of job creation, all these really interesting themes. So I actually agreed with a lot of what he said, but by the same token, I want to show it in a different light, and I want to talk about using technology to power your creativity, because I think we have an opportunity to do really incredible things with technology, make things better and make things matter. And I just want to show you some of the stuff we do in the Creative Lab. So I'm going to show you some examples of how we use technology to inspire, educate, and as a spark for the next generation. I'm going to show you how we did it with musicians, with aspiring computer scientists, and lastly with inventors. So what is Creative Lab? So we're a small group. We're, I think, about 20 full-time people in London. We have a few other outposts in New York, London, Sydney, and San Francisco. And our whole thing is to kind of rethink the communications around our products. So I work across YouTube, I work across Android, Google+, Chrome, all that sort of stuff within the Google ecosystem. And the whole idea is to kind of hack stuff and do experimental work, which I'll show you, to get people like you guys looking at it going, "Wow, that's pretty cool, we should do that." So really inspire the creative community, agencies, clients to do interesting things. But we only work with the brands internally. And this whole notion of trying to invent the future, which is no easy task. So what do we believe? And I think a lot of people talked about this sort of basing everything on a really, really powerful sort of human truth and insight, and an understanding of people's lives, an understanding of how difficult it is to navigate the world these days.